Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have a new collection from Potion Polish to share with you all. It is their spring collection. It is a 6-piece collection and they are so pretty. Lots of beautiful shifty shimmer, bright fun colors, perfect for the springtime, perfect for the summer. I love Potion Polish. I remember when Potion Polish, well, not when they first came out, but when I first knew about them, it was because of their Halloween polishes or their fall Halloween themed sort of polishes. I remember seeing them and I purchased them because I was just blown away. I'm so happy to be able to swatch these beautiful polishes. I've swatched for Potion Polish in the past as well, but in the beginning it was me purchasing from them because their polishes are just stunning. I'm not going to say more because I want you to see it for yourself, and then we'll talk a little bit at the end. So let's get into these swatches.
First up, we have Hello Spring, and this one is described as a soft periwinkle blue with glowing pinkish red to peachy copper to warm gold shifting shimmer in scattered holographic pigment. That is a mouthful, but this one is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, all of these polishes are just so beautiful, and I try not to be an enabler when I make these swatch videos, but it's really hard when you have such gorgeous polishes. Anyways, let's go back to the video. So I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to be fine for you. If you have a super prominent nail line, maybe a 3rd coat, but honestly the formula was fantastic. The glow is just intense and beautiful. You see that peachy coppery, like warm shifting shimmer glowing from within. The periwinkle blue is sort of reminiscent to a like lilac shade, but I'm not mad at that. I love all of these components, all of these colors kind of coming together and creating this beautiful polish, this beautiful shade. It is stunning, and I'm usually not one for lighter polishes, but the glow in this polish is just out of this world. It's beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Hello Spring with a glossy top coat. Here we have Bluebird Serenade, and this one is described as a vibrant bluebird blue crelly with pink, red, copper, gold shimmer. This one built up beautifully in 2 coats for me. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. This one is a crelly, so just keep that in mind when you think about opacity. Really, it's going to take a couple coats to build up to get a full coverage mani. But you can see here 2 coats was just perfect on me. Formula was fantastic. It wasn't too thick. It wasn't too runny. Right here, I don't have my glossy top coat applied, so you don't see it as like amplified, but just in a second, you're going to see it. Here we go with my glossy top coat, full manicure right here. The glow of this polish is just so great, so beautiful. You can definitely see that pink and that copper glowing from within, and that base color still is the star of the show as well. So it's such a fun color to wear in the summertime or in the spring if you want like a pop of color, but maybe you're not the biggest fan of neons. This one is still going to be bright, but not give you that like neon intensity, if that makes any sense. But I really enjoyed this polish. It is absolutely stunning. Pictured are 2 coats of Bluebird Serenade with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Spring Rain, and this one is described as a soft, dusty blue jelly with fuchsia, green, gold, copper shimmer and sparkling hollow flakies. Another gorgeous polish that builds up beautifully, has a fantastic formula as well, and I love the addition of the hollow flakies in here. It just makes it stand out from the previous ones we just saw. I built this one up in 2 coats, and I thought that was perfect for my shorter nails. Longer nails, I think you may want to do a 3rd coat, but it's just going to depend on preference for short nails too. So I'd say 2 to 3 coats, depending on how you want the polish to look as a finished manicure. But I love the addition of these hollow flakies. They distribute evenly along all of the nails and give it this beautiful like sparkliness. The copper shimmer in here, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. Like everything blends in together. You can see all of the beautiful colors. You can see green, you can see gold. The hollow flakies just, I mean, all right, like I love hollow flakies. If you put it in a polish, I'm probably most likely going to fall in love with it. But I think the star of the show is definitely all of the shifty colors in here. It's just beautiful. I mean, I know it's described as a soft, dusty blue. I could barely see any of the blue, maybe at like extreme angles, but there is so much shifty shimmer in here. like you're going to see that. Like you're definitely going to see that. So extreme angles, you will see that beautiful base, that beautiful dusty blue base. But because there's so much shifty shimmer in here, you're going to see all those beautiful colors first. Pictured are 2 coats of Spring Rain with a glossy top coat. Here we have Blue Skies, and this one is described as a dusty sheer blue jelly, glowing with aqua blue shifting shimmer, with a flash of purple at extreme angles, and then you have some scattered hollow flakies or hollow sparkle in there. Another glowy, super intensely glowy polish. I built this one up in 2 coats, but I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to depend on your preference. I found that the formula, just like the other polishes I showed you, has a fantastic formula. Everything glides on so smoothly, and I think this is why I was like, oh, you know, I'm satisfied with the 2 coats. You can see all the beautiful components kind of just all like meshing in well with each other. You see that really dark blue, violet, purple sort of shift at the angles of my nails. You see the wonderful sparkle that this one has, and it's not like the sparkle isn't too intense. It's very fine, but it still makes a statement. You can still see that it has this beautiful glittery shimmer to it. Such a fun polish, definitely beautiful for the summertime and the spring for sure. It is so glowy. I must say, like, Potion Polish, I fell in love with them first before I even swatched for them with all of their fall polishes. And oh God, like they just make some beautiful polishes, and I couldn't get enough. So I was very excited that I was able to swatch not only this collection, but a few previous collections as well, because I feel like it's a brand that I don't think a lot of people know about, but they definitely should, because they create some beautiful polishes. And I don't know if they ever were in Polish Pickup or not, or like Hella Handmade Creations. I don't think so, but I think it'd be a great place for them to start, for other people to really get to know the brand. But I love all of the polishes. I love the formula. This is a very biased video, but like if you haven't tried Potion Polish, this is your chance. This is your sign to at least give, a couple bottles a try. Anyways, pictured are 2 coats of Blue Skies with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have April Rainbows, and this one is described as a sheer sky blue jelly with foil-like large particle shimmer that shifts between bright pink, gold, a vivid green, and copper. Another polish that I had no trouble with the formula, went on perfectly in 2 coats for me, so you'll see that here. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats, just going to depend on your preference. This one is described as a jelly, so just keep that in mind. On the website, it is noted that the polish may appear differently depending on your skin tone and the lighting, so definitely keep that in mind. I mean, there's a lot going on in this polish as well. You can see how perfect it looks in just those 2 coats. All of the beautiful shifty shimmer. You see that green, you see the copper, the pink you see sort of like in the center of the nails, and the base, the sky blue base. It's there, it's just not the star of the show, obviously. It's all the beautiful large particle shimmer that you see. I'm trying to see on the website. I think if you have a darker skin tone, it looks more purplish, I'd say. And like lighter skin tones, actually, you know what? I lied. I don't really know. This is going to be one of those polishes where you're going to have to wear it to see what it really looks like on you. And I know you probably don't want to hear that, but I think there's so much shimmer in here that really it's just going to look different, honestly, on you in all sorts of different lighting and angles. So it's just one of those polishes, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's like you have multiple polishes in one bottle, but I love shifty polishes, so I know that I would enjoy it. Pictured are 2 coats of April Rainbows with a glossy top coat. And the last polish I have to share with you all is called Fresh Start. This one is described as a blue leaning violet, purple crelly infused with a glowing red copper gold shimmer. Purple polish lovers, this is definitely going to be for you. It is so intense and so bright. Formula was fantastic to work with, as all of these polishes were. I ended up building this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. I don't know why it was a little clumpy there. I have no idea. I don't know if I had like a base underneath this and I didn't let it dry completely. Not really sure. But you can see that on the second coat, I didn't have any issues with it being chunky or thick or anything like that. The opacity is just intense. 2 coats. Honestly, you know what? I take it back, long nails. I think 2 coats is going to work perfectly for you. Here is the finished mini with my glossy top coat on there. You can definitely see the red and the copper in the center of my nails, that shifty shimmer. The blue, violet, purple base is definitely still visible. There's not too much shimmer in here that it's going to take away from that base. It is a stunning color for spring, for summer. It is beautiful. Honestly, I think this would make a beautiful base for like Halloween nail art. I can see that, especially with this sort of purple. Pictured are 2 coats of Fresh Start with a glossy top coat.
All right, so a lot of beautiful polishes. I honestly can't pick a favorite. I think they were all so beautiful. I loved the entire collection. I thought the formula for each of the polishes was fantastic. So many bright, fun, beautiful colors. Purples and blues, I feel like, are very popular amongst the nail polish community. You know, people are going to gravitate towards blue polish and people are going to gravitate towards purple polish. It's just, I don't know, at least from what I've seen anyways, a lot of people either, you know, feel strongly about purple polish or strongly about blue polish. But I must say, this brand, I feel like, isn't recognized as much as they should be. The owner is so sweet. The polishes are wonderful. I've found that the formula has always been consistent, at least from my experience. Either that's with me purchasing on my own or with the ones that I've received from PR. If you haven't tried Potion Polish, I definitely recommend them. Even if it's just like 1 or 2 you want to give a try. I love their polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these or if you plan on picking up the entire collection. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.